We're with Tony from General Tire. This is a man full of knowledge about tires. And today he's going to walk us through, one, why would you want an all-terrain tire? And then two, how do you decide on which all-terrain tire to get? Because there are a lot of them out there. So
very true.
Walk us through all that.
Okay, well, an all-terrain designation for a tire is very broad. Some companies' all-terrain tires are really pretty much highway tires with an all-terrain molded to the sidewall.
Sure.
That's not the type of tire that most of your viewers are going to want. They're going to want something more aggressive, something that will be capable going off-road. And there's a couple, 2 or 3 really aggressive all-terrain tires on the market. The Grabber ATX is one of those. And this type of tread pattern will give you all you ever need from a traction standpoint 95% of the time.
Yeah.
What it does also is it gives you a lot of capability and smoothness on the highway, good braking, good handling characteristics. Whereas if you go with something even more aggressive, you're going to give up some of that. The all-terrains are truly all-terrains if they are aggressive enough tread pattern. And this is our brand new product, benchmarked against the all-terrain market. And it performs at the very top of that. And I'd have to say that it's a really good balance for someone who wants to go off-road quite a bit.
Sure.
However, if you want more than that, you want that extra 5% that you're going to need, then you're going to need to go to a mud terrain tire like the Grabber X3.
Sure.
When you do that, you get deeper treads, more void, but deeper tread blocks, and obviously a more aggressive pattern. But with that more aggressive pattern and heavier tread blocks, higher weight, you're going to give up some mileage. You're also going to give up some noise. This tire is quieter than this tire. And also because there are so many more sipes in this tire, wet traction and snow traction are going to be better than this tire, even though this tire works pretty well, probably the best on the market in mud terrains. And you have to be very careful when you buy a mud terrain because some mud terrain tires out there are very loud.
Yeah.
And just looking at the tread won't tell you whether they're loud. This tire looks like it could be very loud, but it's not. And the opposite can hold true as well. So for those people that are dedicated to doing real extreme off-road, this is a great tire for that.
Yeah.
But this tire will take care of 95% of the people 95% of the time.
Yep. Sure. We've had great experiences with both. We do like how quiet this one is, and the road handling. You know, a lot of us Overlanders have heavy vehicles, and most of our driving is highway, high-speed driving.
Right.
So it's nice to have a tire that handles appropriately for that. Also, here in Montana, we get these things studded. So
I didn't mention anything about that.
That is a good option.
Very few all-terrain tires are studdable, and there's actually not that many states in the U.S. that will allow studs.
Sure.
But if needed, this tire can be studded.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that provides a great option for us, and then we'll just swap it out with the regular set afterwards. But we've also used the X3 and needed that extra 5%.
Right.
And when you need it, you need it. You really need it.
Yeah, and this tire is, to kind of use a phrase from Ford, it's like a Super Duty of a tire. The cords that we use on these two tires are very similar. A lot of companies will run a very small cord and run, in this case, this has 2-ply body plies on it. Some companies will run 3-ply, but they run a much smaller, thinner cord. Whereas the strength of our 2-ply cords that we use is actually as high as these 3-ply tires.
And you're talking through the sidewall on that?
Through the sidewall, yes. But we use that same heavy cord in 3-plies on this, plus some additional reinforcement on this tire that this tire would not normally get. And so it is truly super durable.
Sure.
And your experience in South America proved that it's, for you it was bulletproof. I would say it's nearly bulletproof.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really impressed with both tires, but and they both have their own applications.
Absolutely.
There's everyone wants to find the one tire that does everything. I don't know if that's possible, but this one does most everything.
Right.
That one gets you.
I will tell you, no tire does everything.
Yeah.
There's too many different needs and wants by different customers for it to be there, but this tire is a strong candidate for the one that fits the biggest group of people and their needs.
Yep. Yeah, we're really happy with that one. There you go, guys. I hope that helps. All-terrain tire, X3, This was more of a talk on the all-terrain. So much out there. Make sure you're actually doing your research on this. You know, a tire is so much more than just something with a bunch of tread. Make sure it's built well, engineered right, and then, you know, consider the things like road noise, handling, all of that stuff. And then where do you drive most of the time? So this guy, we've ran this for, man, we've been doing your ATs for 5 or 6 years now, and they've been awesome.